Be it a row of swallows along a power line or a watchful raptor on a pylon, interactions between birds and the grid are a familiar sight. Unfortunately, this relationship is not always peaceful. Indeed, without proper planning or mitigation measures, collision and electrocution with power lines can pose a real threat to some avian species.
Some bird species do have problems with unsecured medium voltage power poles where they sit or fly onto and get electrocuted. And some other species, they collide with the power lines themselves because they don't see them early enough or not at all.
To mitigate the risk to bird life along the electric grid, accurate data about where birds live can help plan new power lines away from sensitive areas and make existing power lines safe for birds.
A very important measure when it comes to bird protection on power lines is the marking of our lines with the bird protection markers or bird flight diverters. Our current carrying wires are usually mounted in bundles of 2 or 4 wires and therefore much easier to detect for birds, even during their flight, than the single earth wires. And by marking these earth wires, we can significantly reduce the collision risks for birds there.
Des Weiteren verbauen wir auch Nisthilfen an verschiedenen Masten, um da beispielsweise den Vögeln einen direkten Platz anzubieten, der außerhalb unseres Gefährdungsbereiches der Hochspannungsrohrleitung ist.
Of course, to make these bird protection measures work, all stakeholders must be involved, and data must be collected and shared to enhance our understanding of the problem.
The Renewables Grid Initiative, RGI, is an NGO which works together with TSOs, transmission system operators, and NGOs, non-governmental organizations, across Europe to bring the energy transition forward in a way which is sustainable, which works for nature and people, which is transparent and fair. Our vision at RGI is an energy transition and an electricity grid which brings together nature, renewable energy, and people. We've seen through the collaborations that we build that it is possible to make these things work together, so that renewable energy and reaching the energy transition does not cancel out nature protection. In fact, they can complement each other very well.
Each on our own, we can't do anything. We have to work together. And if we work together, then we can achieve wonders.
In 2017, RGI started the Bird Portal project, together with German conservation NGO NABU and 7 German grid operators. The Bird Portal is an online submission form and phone line that enables citizens to register bird fatalities around power lines. How does it work? Simple. Anyone who finds a dead bird beneath a power line registers it with NABU. The data is then analysed by an expert ornithologist and uploaded to the interactive map. This information is discussed with grid operators and, in turn, helps to inform decisions on how best to mitigate risk on the German grid. This collaboration has laid the groundwork for the next chapter of bird protection along power lines in Europe. Now, several European countries will embark on an ambitious project to upgrade the electrical grid to not only protect, but strengthen bird life along the lines.
Save Life for Birds is a life project which aims to reduce bird mortality caused by power lines. 5 countries are involved: France, Belgium, Portugal, Germany, and the United States. The partners are NGOs, electricians, scientists, and also industrial.
The climate crisis and the biodiversity crisis are directly interlinked. We can't have real good success with climate protection if we don't have an intact biosphere, intact habitats and biodiversity. On the other side, the renewable energies and some aspects of climate protection have impacts on nature, so that must be nature friendly, so that it actually works for both sides.
You too can contribute to a bird-friendly electricity grid in Germany. To submit data to the Bird Portal, click the link below or go to nabu.de/Vogelfund-Stromleitung. To learn more about bird protection along the grid and other exciting projects, visit renewables-grid.eu.